External quality factor QE. In the earlier topic, we have discussed about unloaded quality factor and the loaded quality factors. In this topic, we will discuss about the external quality factor QE. Here is the external quality factor QE is associated with the power loss due to the presence of an external circuitry. QE is associated with a loss added by the source resistance and a load resistance, which could represent the coupling circuit as well as the feeding network. The actual quality factor that takes into account all the losses is called as loaded quality factor, and it is denoted by the QL that we studied in the earlier topic. Now this external quality factor QE is associated with the external circuitry. So whenever a external circuitry is connected to the resonator circuit as shown in this figure, for example here in this circuit, resonator is connected to the external circuitry like this. This is the excitation for this resonator. So source connected to the resonator using the transmission line with a characteristic impedance is equal to Z0. So this is a external circuitry for interfacing resonator to the excitation. Similarly, resonator circuit connected to the load RL as shown in this figure. Thus, the loss associated with this external circuitry like a source side and this load side is calculated using the quality factor called as external quality factor QE. So now for this source, considering the source, assuming here characteristic impedance of this transmission line equal to the source impedance ZS, the external quality factor is given by omega naught L divided by Z naught for series circuit, and it is equal to QE is equal to Z naught by omega naught L for a parallel resonator circuit. If this resonator is parallel resonator circuit, then QE is given by this. So this is omega naught L by Z naught. So this is associated with the source side for the losses of the source external circuitry connected to the source side to the resonator. Similarly, the external quality factor associated with the load resistance RL is defined by these two equations. That is the external quality factor QE equal to omega naught L divided by RL for series circuit, and it is equal to RL divided by omega naught L for parallel circuit. If this resonator is a parallel circuit, then this is the equation. Then the loaded quality factor related to the external quality factor, this and the unloaded quality factor, that is the unloaded quality factor Q naught, it is associated with the losses in the resonator circuit. So that Q naught is given by omega naught L divided by R. So this we studied in the earlier topic, and that loaded quality factor QL is given by 1 over QL equal to 1 by QE plus 1 by Q naught. So it is associated with the losses of both the resonator as well as the external circuitry. Similarly, another related to this external quality factor and the unloaded quality factor, there is a one more parameter is defined for the resonator circuit, that is called as coupling coefficient. That parameter is called as coupling coefficient related with the external quality factor and the unloaded quality factor. Here this is defined as that coupling coefficient is defined as the ratio between the power dissipated in the external circuit to the power dissipated within the resonator. So that coupling coefficient G is equal to Q naught divided by QE. Q naught is the unloaded quality factor. It is associated with the power dissipated in the resonator circuit, and this is the power associated with the power dissipated in the external circuitry. So that ratio of those two gives rise to the coupling coefficient denoted by the letter G. So in this in the previous topic we studied about coupling coefficient and external quality factors. So now we will see in this topic excitation of resonators. Excitation of resonators are not useful unless they are coupled to the external circuitry. Practically, it depends upon the type of a resonator under consideration. That the external circuitry, the one needed for a particular resonator, the external circuitry depends on the type of the resonator circuit. The level of coupling required between resonator and its attached circuitry depends on the application. A measure of the level of coupling between a resonator and a feed is given by the coupling coefficient, as we discussed in the previous topic, that is coupling coefficient G is equal to Q naught divided by QE. So here now considering to obtain consider this circuit here. This is a resonator circuit, series resonator circuit, that is connected to the external source using a feed line. This is a feed line, microstrip line. For example, this may be a transmission line with a characteristic impedance is equal to Z0. As we studied earlier, for a maximum power transfer from here, that is connected to the source actually this side, to get a maximum power transfer from here to the resonator circuit, thus the input impedance of this resonator circuit must be matched with the characteristic impedance of this feed line. So now we have to find this input impedance of the resonator circuit. That must be equal to the characteristic impedance of this line. Then this maximum power will be delivered to this. So that Zn of this resonator circuit we were studied in the earlier topic, input impedance of the resonator circuit. So actually maximum power will be delivered to this resonator circuit at the resonant frequency. We derived this Zn for a series resonator circuit, input impedance of series RLC circuit near the resonant frequency in the earlier topic. That input impedance for the series RLC circuit is given by this equation, that is R 1 plus J2 delta omega divided by omega naught into Q naught. This we derived in the previous topic. So this is near the resonant frequency. This equation is near the resonant frequency. Now what we wanted is maximum power will be delivered to this resonator at the resonant frequency. So at the resonant frequency we will find this is Zn. So at the resonant frequency means when delta omega equals to 0, that Zn we have to find. That means that is at resonant frequency. At the resonant frequency delta omega equal to 0. Substituting delta omega 0 here, we will be getting the input impedance at the resonant frequency, that is equal to R in this case. So here the input impedance is equal to R at the resonant frequency. In order to match the resonator to the feed line at the resonant frequency, this Zn, that is equal to R, Zn is equal to R at the resonant frequency, must be equal to the characteristic impedance of the feed line. Then it is critically coupled. If this Zn is equal to Z0, then the circuit is said it is critically coupled to the feed line. In that case, when the circuit is critically coupled to the feed line, in this case the loaded Q and and external quality factors are defined as here. The unloaded quality factor Q naught, that is associated with the resonator circuit alone, is given by omega naught L divided by R for a series circuit. So we are discussing about here is a series circuit. So that unloaded quality factor is given by this equation. Similarly, external quality factor is given by this equation, omega naught L divided by Z naught. And as we discussed here, at the resonant frequency, from this equation, that Zn is equal to R. So that is equal to Z0 for critically coupling. So this Z0 is equal to R for critical coupling. So if this R is equal to resonator circuit resistance is equal to the feed line impedance, that is Z0, Q0 is equal to QE. So critical coupling of the resonator to the feed line, this Q0 must be equal to QE, that is R must be equal to this Z0, then it is called as critically coupled. So for this, as we saw here, under resonant condition, at the resonant frequency, the external quality factor is equal to the unloaded quality factor. So that here gives the quality factor is loaded quality factor loaded quality factor. If you substitute here and if you find a loaded quality factor QL, it will become half of the quality factor, unloaded quality factor. Now the coupling coefficient G is defined as a ratio of unloaded quality factor and the external quality factor. So that coupling coefficient G is given by Q0 divided by QE. So Q0 is given by this equation, and QE external quality factor for this circuit is given by this equation. If we take a ratio of those two, we will be getting it is equal to Z0 by R for the series resonator circuit, and it is equal to G is equal to R by Z0 for the parallel resonator circuit. So based on the value of Z0 and Z0 and R, the coupling coefficient will be take up values. The coupling coefficient G depends on the value of this Z0 and R. Based on the value of G, three cases can be distinguished as follows. G, if I calculate the value of G, if G is less than 1, the resonator is said to be under coupled to the feed line. If G is equal to 1, the resonator is said to be critically coupled to the feed line. And if G is greater than 1, the resonator is said to be over coupled to the feed line based on the value of this. So critical coupling, we will be having G is equal to 1. So we want this should be based on the value of G. We can say how much of coupling is there between the external circuitry and the resonator circuit. So this is a resonator circuit and this is a feed line. Looking at the value of coupling coefficient, you can say what is the extension of coupling, the coupling value between the source and the resonator circuit. How much external signal is coupled to the resonator circuit.